Hello, welcome to the first video on this channel. Now, most of the video, most of the videos on this channel are going to be related to beer. I'm mostly a beer person, specifically lager. I normally gravitate towards lager, but I'm also fairly impartial to the odd spirit as well. So I thought I would kick it off today with a new spirit. I've never had this one before. It's this vodka, Nemiroff Deluxe Vodka from Ukraine. I saw it in the shop. I was looking for a different vodka because it's, you know, turn of the seasons now. That's going to autumn, and in the autumn I prefer sort of vodka and whiskey. So it sort of has that sort of like autumn winter feel, you know, the sort of long dark nights sort of thing. And then especially, like, you know, for the vodka, you know, once it starts getting a bit cold. I mean, it doesn't really get that cold in this country much anymore, but you know, so I was looking for another one, but I saw this one and I thought, you know what, I've never had Ukrainian vodka before. I've tried American, Swedish and Finnish vodka and Polish vodka. Never tried anything authentically from this sort of area, so I thought this would be a good experience. So on this side there's a bit about the history of the vodka. Started in 1872 in the city of Nemiroff, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in what is now Ukraine, from the nearby, making vodka from the nearby wheat field. So yeah, and then it was what's the word? It was revived as Nemiroff in 1992. Probably taking advantage of the off name from Smirnoff, obviously, because that's the most popular vodka. But yeah, so it's a distilled from grain, so it's a grain vodka. So you probably expect it to have a few notes of sweetness. So that'll be interesting. Right, how do I open this? Okay, the seal is there, so you can see it's not been opened. Not that that matters. I'm not going to chug this or anything. I'm not that mental. I'm just pouring a shot. I'm going to try a shot of it, and if it's really nice, or if I feel like there's some sort of taste to it that I need a bit more of, then I'll have another one. Got Mahou as a chaser. I'll do a video on that eventually at some point. That'll be a review at some stage or another. Right, let me just use a tool to cut open. Excuse the keyboard. Can't really get rid of that. You're gonna have to deal with it. Sorry if it's a bit jarring. Oh shit. That's it. So yeah, normally, like I say, normally I'm a sort of beer person. I wouldn't normally sit down and have like a glass of vodka or something. When I have spirits, I normally have like a shot. I usually go for either vodka or rum. Those are my two favourites. I've just always liked them the most, really. I don't mind Jaeger either, and like I say, like in the autumn at the right time of year, I have a bit of whiskey as well. I like buy a bottle of whiskey. Normally JD, I like sort of like bourbon, sort of like American stuff. But at the moment I've got Jim Beam because all the JD was like, it was behind the screen or whatever, and I was just like, oh whatever, I'll just get Jim Beam. It's similar enough. So we go. Let's open it. Now that was a bit unsatisfying. I was hoping for a bit of a crack there. Okay, so let's open. Let's have a sniff of it. Okay, very similar sort of smell to Absolute, but a bit less pungent. I can smell a bit less of the alcohol, which is funny because it's sorry for the lighting. That's it. Which is funny because it's more alcoholic. It's 40%. Absolute's only 37.5 these days. I'm sure it's only 37.5. Yeah. 40% ones are normally the better ones because the 37.5%, those are the ones that are like watered down for the Western market. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting smell. Got a shot glass here. A purple one. For some reason, the purple one's always the vodka one. I don't know why. It just is. Just pour it. I find that vodka has that odd sort of property of being like a bit syrupy for some reason. It's like a little bit syrupy. It's weird. Like it's a little bit viscous. When like other spirits don't really seem to have that. Even like really dark rum doesn't really seem to be viscous at all, really. But like vodka seems to be. I don't know. Anyway, now it's out of the bottle in the glass. Have a better smell of it. Yeah, that smells quite good. Yeah, it's like a sort of like less pungent version of Absolute, which is good. Like Absolute's probably for the vodkas I've tasted, it's probably like in the lower half. I don't mind it. Like if it's anything I can find, I will still get it. I'd rather have it over nothing. But I've definitely had better vodkas. Yeah, that's interesting. That. So without further ado, Slava Ukraina. I hope I've said that right. I probably fucking haven't, but yeah, for Ukraine. That is really nice. I really like that. That is a really good vodka. None of that horrible pungent taste as it goes down that you get with like Smirnoff and Absolute. Sometimes with Absolute, depends how much you have. Very smooth, nice fruity, like sort of really sweet, fruity sort of aftertaste, which is like I say is what you'd expect from like a grain alcohol. Very nice. That is probably the second best vodka I've ever had. The best is Finlandia. Well, it's it was like Kasa Kernov or something like that. But it's like it's basically Finlandia in a different bottle. It's literally the same. But yeah, that's really good. That's really nice. Just have a sip of beer. I've already had a bit of whiskey tonight, so that's why my throat's already a little bit aggravated. Usually that was not strong at all. Like that's fine. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna have another one. Only one more. I don't want to get absolutely fuck faced. So I'm gonna have another one. I mean that'll probably be it for the night. It's only Thursday night. I'm not working tomorrow. Normally I work on Friday and Saturday. I work part time, but my shoulder's fucked at the moment, so I can't because I work in retail, so that involves lifting heavy shit, and I can't do that at the moment. So I'm at work at the moment, so no fucking restrictions on drinking. I mean, I drink on Friday night anyway. I drink on work night sometimes anyway. I didn't used to. I was actually good for a while. I stopped drinking on Friday nights for a while now, and then about a month ago I started again. No, a little bit over a month ago I started again because it's been a bit of a stressful time for me. Anyway, I won't go into that too much. Don't want to depress you all. You're here for entertainment and for an alcohol review. So yeah, there's the second and final one tonight. Slava Ukraina, or however you say it. Okay, yeah. So I'm starting. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit more of the burn now. My stomach's having a bit of a tantrum. It's like stop having all this alcohol, which is a good thing. You generally want that reaction, but yeah. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, very good. I'd rate that sort of like 8 out of 10. That was really nice. Really good vodka. That will not last very well. It will. I'm not going to have that all in a weekend or anything, but that probably won't last me that won't last me the whole winter. I don't think. It is a litre bottle, so there's a lot in there. Like you can see, I literally had like 2 shots was literally like that. There's about how many shots is there? 40. There's 40 shots worth of alcohol there. And that's like literally would be like up to the top there, and obviously you can't even see that up to the sort of the top there. Most of the time the shot's going to sort of end. You're going to sort of end it sort of more there, so you're probably going to in practice get like 1 or 2 more out of But yeah, very, very nice vodka. Nemiroff from Ukraine. Very nice. Like I say, 8 out of 10. Very good. Nice, nice taste, nice sweet taste to it. No excessive alcohol burn at all. It doesn't have that sort of like nasty, aftertaste to it, or that really horrible alcohol burn. Not pungent, no pungent smell. Yeah, very, very nice. I would happily have that on a night out. Not that I got many nights out, of course, these days, you know, with the the way the economy is these days. But yeah, 8 out of 10. And now that's my first alcohol review. The next, like I say, most of them on this channel are going to be beer, so because obviously I don't buy inside like bottles of fucking vodka very often. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of this. And yeah, go buy a bottle of whatever this is called, Nemiroff. Go buy a bottle of Nemiroff. Support Ukraine. Peace.